The entertainment world was left in shock when news of Jin Ze's sudden passing spread across social media and news outlets. Fans, friends, and industry colleagues struggled to come to terms with the heartbreaking development, as many had seen the young star actively engaging with his projects and supporters only days before the tragic news emerged. As tributes continue to pour in from around the world, attention has naturally turned to the final days of Jin Ze's life. While many rumors and speculations have circulated online, those who knew him best describe a period filled with dedication, hard work, and an unwavering commitment to his career. A rising talent loved by many, Jin Ze had built a reputation as a hard-working and talented entertainer. Over the years, he gained a loyal fanbase through his performances, public appearances, and interactions with supporters. Known for his professionalism and warm personality, he was widely respected within the industry. Friends often described him as someone who consistently put others before himself. Despite the pressures of fame, he maintained a humble attitude and remained grateful for every opportunity that came his way. His growing popularity suggested that some of the most exciting chapters of his career were still ahead of him. This is one reason why the news of his sudden passing felt particularly devastating to so many people. The days leading up to the tragedy. According to reports from people close to the situation, Jin Ze appeared to be focused on his professional commitments during the days leading up to his passing. He reportedly attended meetings, communicated with colleagues, and continued working on future projects. Several acquaintances noted that he remained dedicated to his responsibilities. There were no obvious public indications that anything unusual was about to occur. Fans who followed his social media activity also pointed out that his recent posts reflected the same positivity and enthusiasm they had come to expect from him. Many now revisit those updates with a sense of sadness, searching for clues that might help them understand what happened. However, experts caution against drawing conclusions based solely on social media appearances. Public figures often maintain busy schedules and carefully curate online presences, making it difficult to accurately assess their personal circumstances. Messages that fans now view differently. One aspect that has attracted significant attention is the collection of messages and public statements Jin Ze shared in the weeks before his passing. At the time, these comments appeared entirely ordinary. He thanked supporters for their encouragement, discussed ongoing projects, and expressed excitement about future opportunities. Following the tragic news, some fans began interpreting certain remarks in a different light. Online discussions quickly emerged as people attempted to find hidden meanings or warning signs. Nevertheless, those close to Jin Ze have urged the public to avoid excessive speculation. They emphasize that isolated comments can easily be misunderstood when viewed through the lens of hindsight. Many supporters have agreed, choosing instead to remember the positive energy and optimism that characterized his public communications. Colleagues remember a dedicated professional. Industry colleagues who worked alongside Jin Ze have shared emotional tributes describing him as a passionate and reliable performer. Several recalled his willingness to spend extra hours preparing for projects. Others remembered his kindness toward staff members and fellow artists. One colleague stated that Jin Ze consistently approached his work with enthusiasm, regardless of the challenges involved. Another described him as someone who could brighten the atmosphere on even the most demanding production days. These personal memories paint a picture of an individual deeply committed to his craft and genuinely respected by those around him. The emotional response from fans. The reaction from fans has been overwhelming. Across various platforms, supporters have shared artwork, letters, videos, and personal stories highlighting the impact Jin Ze had on their lives. Many fans recalled discovering his work during difficult periods and finding comfort in his performances. Others described how his determination inspired them to pursue their own goals. Memorial posts quickly accumulated millions of views, demonstrating the widespread affection people felt for him. Fan communities organized virtual gatherings to celebrate his achievements and provide emotional support to one another. These events served as reminders of the strong connection that had formed between Jin Ze and his audience over the years. Rumors and speculation spread online. As often happens following the sudden loss of a public figure, rumors began circulating almost immediately. Various theories emerged online, some claiming to possess insider information regarding the circumstances surrounding his passing. Unfortunately, many of these claims lacked credible evidence. Experts in media literacy have urged the public to rely on verified information from trusted sources rather than unconfirmed social media posts. Family members and close associates have also requested privacy during this difficult period, emphasizing the importance of respecting both factual accuracy and personal boundaries. The rapid spread of misinformation highlights the challenges that frequently accompany high-profile tragedies in the digital age. Understanding the pressure of public life. The conversation surrounding Jin Ze's passing has also prompted broader discussions about the pressures faced by public figures. Celebrities often navigate demanding schedules, intense public scrutiny, and constant expectations from fans and industry stakeholders. While many appear confident and successful on the surface, the realities behind the scenes can be far more complex. Mental health advocates have used this moment to encourage greater compassion and understanding toward entertainers and public personalities. They stress that every individual, regardless of fame or success, deserves support, privacy, and access to appropriate resources when facing personal challenges. A legacy beyond the headlines. Although much attention has focused on the circumstances surrounding his passing, many supporters believe that Jin Ze's legacy should be defined by his achievements rather than by tragedy. His performances, public appearances, and interactions with fans created lasting memories that continue to resonate today. Friends describe him as someone who pursued excellence while remaining grounded and approachable. Fans remember him as a source of inspiration and positivity. These qualities have become central themes in the tributes shared across the world. The search for answers. Naturally, many people continue to seek answers regarding the events leading up to Jin Ze's sudden passing. Questions remain, and ongoing discussions reflect the public's desire to understand what happened. However, those closest to the situation emphasize that patience and respect are essential. Rather than focusing exclusively on unanswered questions, they encourage supporters to honor Jin Ze's memory by celebrating the life he lived and the happiness he brought to others. This perspective has resonated strongly among fans, many of whom have shifted their attention from speculation toward remembrance.